Ladies and gentlemen, DGP Nagaland, Sri Rupin Sharma, IPS, will now review the parade.
여기도 라이프 라딩 찍는 거 라딩 찍는 거 얘기하려고
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise from your seats. The Honorable Chief Minister, Shri P.P. Rio, has arrived. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 77th Independence Day program here at the Nagaland Civil Secretariat, PLAZA, KOHIMA. The Honorable Chief Minister, Srini Purio, will now deliver his address.
My dear fellow citizens, I extend warm greetings to everyone on the occasion of the 77th Independence Day. On this day, we pay glowing tribute to the freedom fighters whose supreme sacrifices got us freedom after almost 2 centuries of foreign rules. In over 7.5 decades as a free nation, we have had remarkable success in many spheres of life by sheer determination and perseverance. As the fifth largest economy of the world and the position that we have come to occupy in the world geopolitics, we are now regarded as one of the most powerful and influential nations in the world. Our state, Nagaland, which has come into existence about 16 years after we attained independence, has marched on with other states in the nation's quest for development, progress, and excellence. We shall continue to strive and contribute to the progress of our country. We remain committed to the core values of our Constitution, our democratic principles, which remains the soul of our nation. This further got displayed in the fullest measure when the state underwent the conduct of the general election in Nagaland Legislative Assembly, and in the early part of this year, we remain grateful to all the citizens of the state for participating wholeheartedly in the great democratic exercise, which ensured that the whole election process was conducted in a free, fair, and peaceful manner across the state. My government, which returned with a renewed mandate, reflects the faith that people have in us, and while thanking everyone for giving us another opportunity to serve, I assure you to continue to strive for fulfilling the expectations of our people. We remain deeply committed to the early solution of Naga political issue, which has always been at the top of my government agenda. I assure you of my government making every possible efforts to discuss. The Political Affairs Committee, constituted with the entire cabinet and selected members from those tribes who are not in the cabinet, will continue to uphold serious consultations with all these stakeholders for early solution. Our hope have further soared with the signing of the joint accord in September last year between the NACN-IM and the NNPGs through the efforts of FNR. For the resolutions of the Naga political issue and the historical right with Government of India, in January of this year, both the entities have reiterated their unconditional commitment to collaborate for the resolution of the Naga political issue with Government of India. I once again call upon all the Naga political groups and all other stakeholders and the Government of India to exhibit an even greater sense of urgency for bringing consensus on any unresolved issues, and for the sake of our people, bring about an inclusive, honorable, and acceptable solution without any further delay. Friends, we have been making every effort to reach out to every section and region to understand their inspirations. We appreciate, however, that despite our best efforts, the developmental deficit that had existed right from the beginning still persists in some areas, particularly in the eastern district of Nagaland. The ENPO resultantly has been raising the grievances of the people from the area of the eastern districts and have made certain demands. I'm happy those are being looked into by Government of India to suitably address their demands. We have been supporting the desires of the Eastern District to bridge the development deficits, to bring them at par with the rest of the state, particularly in the matter of infrastructures development, health and education facilities, livelihood opportunities, and due representation in government service. The announcement of ULB, Urban Local Bodies election, pursuant to the directions of the Honorable Supreme Court, was strongly opposed by the tribal bodies and several civil society organizations on the ground of possible infringement of Article 371A. The Nagaland Legislative Assembly, heeding to the wishes of the people, unanimously decided not to go ahead with the ULB elections and repeal the act, while resolving to bring a new legislation expeditiously. We are now in the process of taking steps for making a new act in consultation with all the stakeholders. I solicit the cooperation and guidance of every stakeholders in this regard. In the last few weeks, the matter regarding the implementation of Uniform Civil Code, UCC, in the country raised deep anxiety among various sections of the society. Keeping in view the sentiment of the people, the State Cabinet has urged the Law Commission to examine Nagaland from the purview of UCC in view of its serious implications on the privileges guaranteed under Article 371A. The Council of Ministers also met the central leaders and Honorable Union Home Minister. In this regard, I'm happy to share with you his assurance that UCC would not be applicable to the residual tribes of Nagaland and of the Northeast. Today, as I speak, I also can't help but talk about the very disturbing situation that prevails in our neighboring state of Manipur. The ethnic conflicts in Manipur affected us as we had to immediately relocate our students and citizens from there in the interest of their safety, as well as being in the first week of May 2023. Officials and staff from the administration, the NSD department, and Nagaland Police, with assistance from the Assam Rifles, did a commendable job in safely bringing back more than 1,300 people of our state from Manipur. Everyone involved in this entire exercise deserves our fullest appreciation. We continue to, however, remain deeply concerned of the human atrocities committed and a large-scale vandalization and arson of places of worship, particularly churches in Manipur. We pray for good sense, peace and harmony to return, and fervently appeal to all the communities and groups in Manipur to give peace a chance and take urgent steps to resolve their differences amicably. Friends, our efforts to accelerate the pace of development got a boost with a very successful G20 business meet, which we hosted in the month of April 2023 at KOHIMA. The business meet saw participation of 60 delegates from 27 countries, making the meet the largest among all the G20 meet held in the northeastern region. We received keen business interest from both national and international business. During the meet, with proposals and interest shown for investment of over 4,500 crores, some major investment proposals received were in the areas of new renewable energy, healthcare, agri and allied, Public 33 kV substation with associated transmission lines at Chatonse, Dimapur, and upgradation of Nagarjan substation, Dimapur. Under schemes of the donor ministry, giving due importance to generation sector, the department has initiated development of two major hydroelectric projects, 42 megawatts Lower Teaser hydroelectrical power and 22 megawatts at Zinki, with a project cost of rupees 541.22 crores and 368.53 crores, respectively, for funding under Asian Development Bank. Under the Department of New plant of capacity 5 megawatts in Nagaland is nearing completion at Hovyukhu village under Newland district. We have been making good progress in providing tap water connecting to all the households under Jal Jeevan Ministry. Out of a total target of 369.204 households, achievement of FHTC is 2,79,988 as of today. That is 75.84%. We plan to achieve 100% coverage of FHTCs by December 2023. Friends, agriculture sector still plays a pivotal role in the socio-economic progress in our state. To augment farmer income and to improve food availability, the Department of Agriculture is providing institutional support through various CSS. The state has formed 38 farmers producer organization under Mission Organic Value Chain to develop for Northeastern region, covering 23,000 hectares in 380 villages consisting of 26,607 farmers with an objective to develop crop-specific organic production cluster. Further, in order to promote post-harvest economic activities and also promote organic products, many infrastructures have been created in Northeast Agri-Expo site at Fort Miles, KOHIMA. One of the recent achievements is the construction of 120 bedded capacity farmers hostel and community marketing complex, CMC. The Department of Horticulture during 2023-24 under Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture scheme has identified one village in each district across the state as model village. The focus in this village will be on cultivation of single horticrops based on the economic potential and agri-climatic sustainability. Such model villages will ensure food security through scientific and sustainable farm practices, promote environment security, and ultimately emerge as model of self-sufficiency and economic well-being. The Department of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services is taking steps to protect our livestock from various disease outbreaks. Several measures to boost productions of pork, poultry, eggs, and milk are being taken up in the state. To further support milk production, one portable liquid nitrogen plant of 20 LPD capacity has been installed and commissioned on 14 June 2023 in Mokokchung for increasing artificial insemination activities. The Department of School Education look a future step towards quality education when on 6 January 2023, the Honorable Union Minister of Home Affairs, Sri Amit Shah Ji, on a visit to the state, virtually inaugurated 9 Atal tinkering labs and 42 virtual reality labs. The department, through Nectar, is also implementing the teacher attendance monitoring system to ensure accountability of teachers and is expected to go live in September 2023 to tackle the shortage of science and mathematics teachers. 50 mathematics and 89 science graduate teachers have also been recruited. The Department of Higher Education, by creating a requisite number of posts of teachers and non-teaching staff, could make the 2 new colleges, namely New Model College, Wakchin, Mon, and New Model College, Mangkolemba, Mokokchung, function from this academic session of 2023. In order to assist increasing number of students aspiring to pursue further studies in Hindi, and also for training more than 1,500 untrained Hindi teachers in the state requiring professional trainings, we are pursuing for setting up of a Central Hindi Training Institute in Nagaland. The Department of Health and Family Welfare, by launching Chief Minister Health Insurance Scheme, has made Nagaland one of the pioneer states in the country to provide cashless health insurance, covering all the eligible citizens of the state. This launching of the scheme on 14 October 2022, 11,850 patients have availed the health insurance benefit under CMHIS and PMJAY put together. Further, with an aim to mitigate the acute shortage of the ICU in 12 district hospitals across the state of Nagaland, the 10-bedded ICU project, a public-private partnership project between the Department of Health and Family Welfare and partner NGOs, eGov Foundation, Karuna Trust, and HDFC Bank, got finally launched on 6th of January 2023. I feel elated to share you that our first medical college in the state, the Nagaland Institute of Medical Science and Research, is all set to start its first academic session for 2023-2024 with 100 MBBS seat capacity. I congratulate all concerned who, with their efforts and hard work, make this project a reality. The work on Mon Medical College is also in progress. On the sports front and youth activities, I'm happy to inform that Nagaland women sepak takraw team brought laurels by winning 3 medals at the 33rd Senior National Sepak Takraw Champion held at Nagpur in April this year. Consequently, the women and men and women team have also qualified for the 37 National Games to be held at Goa next month. I extend my congratulations to Sri Venuzo Daho, who made the states proud by winning the Ching Wrestling Championship. Title opened held recently in the city of Indianapolis, Indiana in USA. Our Mahila Police Battalion made us proud by participating in the popular reality program India Got Talent Season 10 and winning the Golden Buzzer. I also congratulate the Fade in Action Martial Art Academy Dimapur on their stupendous feat of setting a new Guinness record, world record, for the highest assist martial arts kick recently on the set of India Got Talent on Sony TV. I acknowledge the Nagaland Chamber Choir for accomplishing the remarkable feat of winning 2 gold medals in the mixed chamber choir and contemporary choral music categories at the 12th World Choirs Games held in Gangneung, South Korea. I'm happy to share with you the endeavor of the Urban Development Department for developing a new modern planned city in the state. A detailed proposal for incubation of a new city has been submitted to the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. The site identified for this new city is in Chate Valley in Chomokenma district of the state. Spread over an area of around 39 square kilometers, the site has been selected keeping in view its favorable geolocation, climate condition, and very good connectivity by national highway and railways. The necessary no objection certificate from all concerned and the land had been taken up, and other formalities regarding having already been shown, having been completed. Several investment entities have already been shown interest in partner with the state government in developing the new township. The proposal of the state government is presently under evaluation in the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs for selection, and we are hopeful of its early consideration. The Department of Rural Development under the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Schemes, MJNREGA, during 2022-23 generated 197.25 lakhs person days, providing employment to 4.21 lakhs households, covering 4.92 lakhs individuals. Under Amrit Sarovar Mission, launched in September 2020, 220 Amrit Sarovar water body sites have been identified, and 141 Amrit Sarovar works had been completed. The Department of Underdeveloped Area, DUDA, took up construction of Zenki Valley Bridge at Kipere under the Border Area Development Program, which was inaugurated by me on 28 April this year. The bridge will benefit about 35,000 people living in Pongro and Kyosun areas under UDAP. The department has implemented iconic projects in different locations in the 6 eastern districts, starting from financial year 2022-2023. Altogether, 20 iconic projects have been implemented with an aim to achieve tangible development with proper specifications and guidelines. The Department of Environment, Forest and Climate Change in the JICA project has so far covered 144 villages across the state. And in 3 batches, it will be covering a further 41 villages in the subsequent year. An area of 24,225 hectares has been brought under afforestation with 55.79 lakhs seedlings planted under the project. The department is also in the process of construction an eco park at KOHIMA. The department has started implementation of the second externally aided project called Forest and Biodiversity Management in the Himalayan Nagaland under the Indo-German financial cooperations and funded by KfW Development Bank. The Tourism Department has been successfully promoting our traditional festival, from the celebrated annual Hornbill Festival to the vibrant Naga tribal festivals. A tribute to the agriculture bounty of our land, these festivities are deeply ingrained in the Naga culture and have become a most attended event, attracting visitors from far and wide, and the department has been working tirelessly in preserving and showcasing them to the world. The Department of Arts and Culture took up and successfully completed the new archaeological and heritage gallery at the State Museum, which was inaugurated on 10th May 2023. A separate Directorate of Minority Affairs has been created in April 2023 under the Planning and Transformation Department. It will give further impetus to the schemes of the Ministry of Minority Affairs being implemented by the state. Presently, under PMGAVK, there are 9 ongoing projects, and as per the revised guidelines, PMGAVK scheme will now be implemented in all the districts of Nagaland, including the aspirational district. Friends, I propose to the central government for sanction approving some identified major projects in our state, having tremendous potentials to boost the overall economic scenario, significantly improving connectivity and put state on the fast lane of development and progress. At KOHIMA, which is the only state capital in the country without an airport, we have proposed an airport for operating Etihad 72 class of aircraft initially, with sufficient provisions kept for future expansion, for handling bigger aircrafts in a phased manner. We are also intensively pursuing with the central government for construction of the foothill road, Trans-Nagaland Highway, at the earliest possible. We are also making serious efforts to have the first inland water corridor, National Waterway 101, Tizazinki River in the state. We are also taking up establishment of an Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research in the state, which was announced in the Union Budget of 2015-16, along with Odisha, but did not materialize then. Moreover, in order to enable the medical college at KOHIMA to further grow and promote sustainability, we have taken up with the central government to consider converting into a central institute like the Regional Institute of Medical Science, RIMS, in Imphal, or an AIMS-like institute. We have sought the assistance of central government for helping complete the new High Court complex at KOHIMA at the earliest. With the sincere efforts of the district administration, police, the security agencies, all our tribal bodies and civil society organizations, who have been successfully maintaining peaceful atmosphere and normal law and order situation across the state. We have taken up to further enhance the capability of our police and to improve the trust people in policemen. A significant step has been the installation of CCTV in all the 84 districts and 84 police stations across the state. I inaugurated the CCTV installation at the police station in KOHIMA district on 9 August 2023, and today in all the districts, every district, the same would be done by the honorable ministers, advisors, MLAs who are hosting the flags today in their respective locations. In order to further enhance the reach of the police, 4 outposts, Sechung, Kiperi, Changpang, CTKA had been upgraded to full-fledged police station, and a new police outpost had been set up at Chikitong. The newly constructed police station at Sovima, Chamukidima, and another new police station at Atoiza, Zenaboto were also inaugurated. Further, 6 new SDPO posts were also created in Agunato, Akuloto, Doyang, Jaluke, Melori, and Tobu. The housing infrastructure of the district administration saw significant progress and improvement with the completion of the DC office complex of Mokokchon and its inauguration. The DC complex of PEC has also been completed and would be inaugurated soon. The court infrastructure also had been further strengthened with the completion of construction of District Court Complex at Wokha, Zenaboto, Mokokchon, Phase 1 and 2. We are also making earnest efforts to further incorporate IT tools in our working system to enable efficient and effective governance. I'm happy to announce that e-office and e-vigilance to such IT tools will be launched today, which will further improve the service delivery and decision-making process of the government. Friends, we consider drug abuse and its battling a serious menace to the society in our state. And therefore, we have resolved to give a further impetus to our war on drugs. We are taking measures to ensuring strict enforcement of preventing measures jointly by the major stakeholders like the churches, village councils, and the department concerns to eradicate this menace from our society. As a mark of our commitment towards war on drugs, today we all will also be taking a pledge for drug-free Nagaland in the Independence Day program in all the districts and subdivisions. The state took a major step towards transparency and meritocracy when Nagaland Staff Selection Board, NSSB, for the first time carried a state-level recruitment examination for Group C vacant posts under various government departments. And after conducting the largest ever written exam in the state with more than 50,000 candidates, declared its final result on 9 July 2023 for appointment of 587 staff under 45 state departments. I convey our appreciation to NSSB and all concerned for the successful and error-free conduct of the entire examination process. As we celebrate this Independence Day, amongst Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, to commemorate 75 years of India's independence, we are concluding Mere Mati, Mere Desh campaign as culminating event for ACAM to pay tributes to the brave hearts who have made the supreme sacrifice for the country by creating memorials in all the villages and towns and taking pledge for holding a fistful of soil, miti, and planting of 75 saplings of indigenous trees in every village. We, along with the rest of the country, are also celebrating Har Ghar Tiranga, movement in which every household in the state is hosting a national flag today atop their houses. Friends, with a tool, hard work, and sacrifices of everyone, our state has been able to attain a pride of place among all states in the country. However, we know that we have a lot more to do and many more commitments to fulfill towards our people. This Independence Day, let us all resolve to redouble our efforts, raise above all kinds of differences and ism, and unitedly work for attainment of lasting peace, prosperity, and the highest level of economic development in every nook and corner of the state and for every section of our society. Thank you. Koknalim. Jai Hind.
As a mark of our commitment
Towards war on drugs, today we shall be taking a pledge for a drug-free Nagaland in the Independence Day programs in all the districts and subdivisions. The Honorable Chief Minister will now lead us and the state in taking the drug-free pledge. Everyone is requested to stand and repeat after the Honorable Chief Minister.
I will read slowly and you will follow me. On the occasion of the Independence Day 2023, I pledge to make our community, family, friends and ourselves drug-free. I pledge not to consume any form of drugs, narcotics, or psychotropic substances. I shall report to the authorities about any narcotic and psychotropic substances related activities if noticed, which include illicit trafficking, production, manufacture, financing, possessing, sale, purchase, transportation, concealment, use and consumption of narcotic drugs or psychotropic substance, which are all punishable offences under the NDPS Act 1985. I will take all efforts in my capacity to make Nagaland and India Nasha Mukt or drug free. Together we pledge. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now have the presentation of awards. It is an honor to announce the awardees of the President's Police Medal and Police Medal on the occasion of Independence Day 2023. President's Police Medal for Distinguished Service is awarded to Sri Zempe Mokikon, Assistant Commandant KOHIMA, Nagaland. The awardees of the Police Medal for Meritorious Service are Sri Yarantang Muli, Commandant Pack Nagaland, and Srimati Sonia Singh, Special Secretary, Nagaland. The awardees of the Governor's Gold Medal 2023 are Srimati Kathina EAC Noklab, Srimati Mary Penny, Additional State Protocol Officer, Home Department, GAB2, and Sri Vikeshe Chase, DYSP, Nagaland, Lokayukta.
The following are the awardees of Governor's Gold Medal as announced on Independence Day 2022. The Honorable Chief Minister is requested to kindly do away the honors. Sri Rajkumar M., IFS Divisional Forest Officer, KOHIMA. He is awarded the Governor's Gold Medal for his innovative initiatives in the field of environment under Project Future, setting up of Project Green Box, innovative signages using cartoons and memes, environment video using Jenga, online mode for celebrating World Environment Day. The next recipient is Engineer Kevizun Zeliang, NPS Additional SP Communications, KOHIMA. He is awarded the Governor's Gold Medal for his exemplary leadership in performing many law and order-related duties. He was also detailed for various VVIP duties, including visits of President and Vice President of India. He was also involved in framing of Nagaland Police Telecommunication Organization Subordinate Service Rules 2013. The next recipient is Engineer Y. Akito Sema, Executive Engineer, Electrical Division, Dimapur. He is awarded the Governor's Gold Medal for his utmost dedication in carrying out the duties and responsibilities entrusted to him. His managerial skill has helped in the remarkable increase and improvement of revenue. He also played a major role in creating public awareness and sensitization on the importance of benefits of prepaid meters. The next recipient is Dr. Nyantam Kikon, Deputy Director and State Nodal Officer, Integrated Disease Surveillance Program. He is awarded the Governor's Gold Medal for his exemplary leadership in leading the state and district surveillance program in mobilizing and identifying preparedness during the pandemic. He was also appointed as State Nodal Officer and spokesperson during COVID-19.
Following are the awardees of Governor's Gold Medal announced on Republic Day 2023. Engineer E. Tiakawa M. Junior Engineer MIS, Transmission Division, Dimapur. He is awarded the Governor's Gold Medal for his sincerity, dedication in managing and nurturing in the introduction of the State Log Dispatch Center. He is also involved in addressing the issue of system operation, commercial operation, and IT and communication and cyber security. The next recipient is Dr. Anunglain Dong Pong, Additional Director, Duda. She is awarded the Governor's Gold Medal for her initiative, innovativeness, and dedication in her duty. She played a major role in establishing Angya, the retail network, a livelihood initiative in Eastern Nagaland. Monkan, a handhold initiative of Duda, which is an apparel, clothing, and home furnishing brand, was also conceptualized by her. Next recipient is Srimati Audulati Imchen, SP Woka. She is awarded the Governor's Gold Medal for her courage, dedication, professionalism, and exemplary skills of manpower management. She has been instrumental in conducting raids leading to seizing of drugs, vehicles, liquors, and arms. She has also been effective in the investigation of offences against women and children.
The recipient for the Correctional Service Medal for Meritorious Service, announced on the occasion of Republic Day 2022, is Sri Dr. Oben Yatang, Jailer, Central Jail, Dimapur, Nagaland. He receives this award for his exemplary leadership in managing the inmates and bringing out various reformative programs and activities. He has immensely contributed in containing the virus among the inmates during the outbreak of COVID-19 at Central Jail, Dimapur. The recipient for the Asadharan Asushna Kushalta Padak 2021 is Mr. K. Poman Konyak, Havildar, Special Branch Intelligence Establishment, Nagaland. He receives this award for the year 2021 for his outstanding performance and courageous service in the field of intelligence. He is presently posted as ASI DEF 1.
The Governor's Commendation Certificate awardees on the occasion of Independence Day 2023 are Sri Nopai Konyak, SDO Civil, Sadar KOHIMA. He is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for his sincerity, dedication, and an exemplary officer. In the 14th annual election 2023, he was appointed as Assistant Returning Officer and Model Officer for Postal Ballot and handling of EVM and VVPAT machines. He also was a magistrate in the recent issues between NSF and Nagaland. Sri Wongto Chingmak, SDAO, DAO Office, Twinsang. He is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for his knowledge and collaborative approaches in dissemination of improved technologies to the farming community that have brought a huge differences in the local farming system. The next recipient is Dr. Akaho Sema, Deputy CMO, Zulepoto. He is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for his remarkable and selfless service to the poor and needy in rural areas. He played a major role in successful containment of COVID-19 pandemic in his posting place. Next recipient is Srimati Nunesenyo S. Iralu, Deputy Project Director, Planning and Transformation, attached to PNER PIMS. She is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for her personal dedication and hard work, not only in the development of these applications, but also in the subsequent training and handling given to the department. She has shown immense integrity and commitment for transparency and accountable governance. Sri Jupitong Y.M. Chinger, Economics and Statistics Officer. He is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for his exceptional public service and contributions in rationalization of schools and teachers. He also played a major role in drafting the Nagaland School Education Service Rules 2017 and also assisted in panel for review of Communitization of Public Institution and Service Act 2002. The next recipient is Sri Chichamo Kikon, ESI, IGP Intelligence Establishment. He is awarded Governor's Commendation Certificate for his noteworthy accomplishments in high-profile cases of highway robberies, drug peddling, and extortions.
The next recipient is Srimati Gepi Fuloritsa, ASI Office of Commissioner of Police, Dimapur. She is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for her utmost dedication and also in investigating many crimes against women and child-related cases. The next recipient is Sri Kalirenva Moser, Havildar, Office of the Commissioner of Police, Dimapur. He is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for his remarkable achievements detecting criminal activities in cases like theft, seizures of arms and ammunition, rescue of kidnapped and abducted victims. The next recipient is Sri Bhaktalal Giri, Scale Man, Food and Civil Supplies, Mogokcho. He is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for his sincerity, sacrifice and efficient work, especially during COVID pandemic with regard to the handling of the public distribution system and food grains under PMG-KAY. The next recipient is Sri M. Yankuba Pion, DC Office, Twensang. He is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for his honesty, dedication and commitment towards his duties. He is always available and ready to perform any assigned duties. The next recipient is Sri Keto Pion, Planning and Transformation. He is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for his exceptional work ethic, going above and beyond his assigned duties to ensure smooth functioning of the office. He has proven to be an invaluable asset, representing the core values of dedication, reliability, and professionalism. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the award ceremony. Congratulations to all the awardees. Thank you for your service.
ladies and gentlemen. This morning, 21 parade contingents are taking part in the 77th Independence Day parade ceremony. The contingents are led by Parade Commander Sri Vikato Tongger NPS, Deputy Commandant 4th NMB Battalion, Parade Second in Command Srimati Chule Namkyung NPS, Assistant Commissioner of Police, CP Dimapur. Parade Commander Sri Vikato Tongger NPS, Deputy Commandant 4th NMB Battalion, Parade Second in Command Srimati Chule Namkyung NPS, Assistant Commissioner of Police, CP Dimapur. 28 Battalion CRPF, led by Inspector KJVC. 37th Battalion PLAZA, led by Sub-Inspector Abhav Kumar. DEF KOHIMA, led by APSI Vesena Etio. Fifth IR Battalion, Arunachal Pradesh Police, led by Sub-Inspector Rigo Riba. 4th NMB Battalion, led by APSI Cavalry Cheye. 10th NMB IR Battalion, led by APSI Evise Sanchez. 50th NAB IR Mahila Battalion, led by ABSI Iliga Rossi. Home Guards and Civil Defense, led by Sub-Inspector Ding Konya. 6 servicemen led by Naik Kinyewelye Meriso. Uniform Nagaland Independence Company NCC KOHIMA, led by Junior Under Officer Sunil. Number 1 Nagaland Air Squadron Flying NCC KOHIMA, led by Senior Under Officer Chungise S. Hantam. 1 Naga Girls Battalion NCC KOHIMA, led by Senior Under Officer Kumji Lating Yunjumer Puthi. Scouts and Guides, led by student Sharon Kittipan. President Government Higher Secondary School, led by student Kohu Government High School, New Market, led by student Vinhuye Solo. Navy Higher Secondary School, led by student Pamok 88 Home. Goradio High School, led by student Bubie Kosa.
E-Office is a digital platform that will enhance government operations by streamlining document management and collaboration. It will automate tasks like file tracking and approval workflows, promoting faster decision-making and an eco-friendly work environment. Aligned with the Digital India initiative, E-Office will contribute in progress through efficient use of technology. E-Vigilance is a web app developed by the Department of Information Technology and Communication Government in collaboration with the Department of Personnel and Administrative Reforms. It will ensure transparency in administrative processes by digitizing vigilance clearance for actions like promotions and retirements. This app reflects a commitment to ethical, efficient public services while prioritizing fairness and accountability. The Honorable Chief Minister is requested to do the honor of launching the e-Office and
vigilance applications. Presentation segment. The Department of Women Resource Patriot is a song that expresses the love, devotion, and commitment to our nation. It makes one feel extremely emotional and grateful and highlight our love for our country. The song Patriot was composed by Arjit Singh.
पूछो तो बताऊं क्या, नहीं पता मेरे देश से मुझको है प्यार क्या, साबित क्या करूं है कितना प्यारा मुझे ये देश मेरा। क्या है देश ये देश के बेस में रोटी कपड़ा मकान है, मौसम बहार है, हरियाली का त्योहार है, मेरे वजूद के आधार है। क्यों दिखाऊं मैं, क्यों जताऊं दिल की बात है, मैं क्यों बताऊं। वंदे 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 मातरम, वंदे 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 मातरम, वंदे 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 मातरम, वंदे 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 मातरम। ये देश है क्या ये मेरा आईना, मैं हूँ जब जैसा, मेरा देश है तब वैसा। देश ही महाराज है, देश ही गरीब की आवाज है, मजबूर है तो मजबूत भी इसकी भाषा। पूछो तो मैं बताऊं क्या, तुम्हें क्या पता मेरे देश से मुझको है प्यार क्या। क्यों दिखाऊं मैं, क्यों जताऊं दिल की बात है, मैं क्यों बताऊं।
The next item is Ma Tujhe Salam by Women Resource Development Department.
वंदे मातरम
सारा जहां देख लिया है, कोई भी तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं है। 80 नहीं 100 दिन दुनिया घुमा है, नहीं कहीं तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं। मैं गया जहां भी बस तेरी याद थी, जो मेरे साथ थी मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती। सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत, प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही। माँ तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, अम्मा तुझे सलाम। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम।
वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम।
तेरे पास ही मैं आ रहा हूँ, अपनी बाहें खोल दे। जोर से मुझको गले लगा ले, मुझको फिर वो प्यार दे। ओ है ओ है ओ है ओ है, तू ही जिंदगी है, तू ही मेरी मोहब्बत है। तेरे ही पैरों में जन्नत है, तू ही दिल तू जान। अम्मा माँ तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, अम्मा तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम। वंदे मातरम, 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 वंदे मातरम। ओ है ओ है ओ है ओ है ओ है ओ है, वंदे मातरम। जय हिंद।
Thank you for the wonderful performance. Next, we have the Nagaland Adolescents Girls Club. Their performance is titled Hope, Live the Promise. hope for a better future, and to live our promise to never give up our dreams. The Nagaland Adolescents Girls Club is designed and implemented by the Nagaland State Social Welfare Board with the aim to protect the interests of young girls across the state. It comprises school-going girls between the ages of 10 to 19. The club functions as a safe space, providing support to young girls. The club members receive vocational training, skill development, counseling, free medical and legal support services, etc. The mission of the club is to empower girls to be agents of change. The NAGC Club has also been identified by the Ministry of Women and Child Development as one of the best innovative activities of the state. Number of participating schools are, namely, Christ King Higher Secondary School, Biover Hill Higher Secondary School, Mary Higher Secondary School, Oking Christian School, TM Higher Secondary School, Meza Higher Secondary School, Government Middle School L, KEL, and Charity School.
thank you for your vision, your passion and dedication towards the club. To all our NAGC friends, girls stay stronger together. Let's live the promise.
That was a wonderful performance by the Nagaland Adolescent Girls Club. Thank you. The Nagaland Chamber Choir will now present Hasho Meha Kivi, which literally translates as vibrant culture and tradition. It is written and composed by Mr. Hito Kiho, incorporating Sumi Naga folk motif. One most important character of folk songs is its simplicity, for which the composer had to include a lot of folk vocables, ohio, and other folk materials in order to bring out the melody, harmony, and the structure of the overall piece. It is written as a call to rise up and keep our rich folk tradition alive. This piece was first premiered in World Choir Games 2023 at Gangneung, South Korea.
Thank you, Nagaland.
Chamber Choir for that riveting performance. Next we have Tafma. They will be performing a song titled Courage Lives.
Where is a brave man born? Where does he find true valor? Or find the strength to face a mighty foe? Or learn to stand for truth and truth alone? Does courage come from battles won, or when mighty deeds are done? Is it from a hero's hands, or in the heart of every man? Where is a brave man born? Where is a brave man born? Some men are born among princes and kings. Some men are born of simple means. Some men are born in the wake of a raging storm. Who among them? Who among them? Who will find where courage lives? Is courage born or won, or only earned by some? Or does it live where birth demands? Courage lives deep within the heart of every man, stirred to rise in the blood of youth. Courage lives, witnessing the work of our own hands, shining forth in all we say and do. If we speak the truth when others are afraid, if we learn to give when others take away, if we stand for what we know is right, no matter what the sacrifice, leads, courage leads, courage leads. Born within our hearts, burnished in our hands, courage leads, courage leads. Courage
Thank you, Tafma, for the wonderful performance. We shall now have the cultural presentation. The cultural troops performing this morning are Persian Society Chedema, Aung Riju Cultural Organization, Jalami Cultural Troupe Kohima, Garo Cultural Troupe Dimapur, Khyamnyongang Cultural Troupe Kohima, Tobu Area Sheko Khong, Pochuri Cultural Troupe Kohima, and Shena All Union Kohima. The Bergen Society Chedema from the Angami Naga tribe is performing Sishefe, which include both menfolk and womenfolk. Sishefe, which means a traditional Angami folk song which has a deep significance on unifying the peace and strength of community participation. In olden days, particularly in traditional Angami villages, it is essential to have a village gate to protect themselves from enemies. Most of these gates were carved out from a single large piece of wood, which is then pulled into the spot by the entire village communities.
Representing the we have the Aung Riju Cultural Organization. The performance is titled Our Warrior Feast of Merit Dance, On Nokin Kater Na Tukok Anoko, Zungi Mongsen Palatapa Among. This particular dance is regarded as one of the most respectful dances among the Ao Nagas. The dance is generally performed in front of the warrior's house who have brought enemies' heads as war trophies, as well as bringing fame to the village by saving it from enemies' attack. In this dance, the enemies are portrayed to be on the ground, and the dancers thump their feet on the ground, which signify the enemies have been crushed at their feet. Women and children join together and dance in great enthusiasm.
Zilha cultural dance from the Chakesang tribe is presenting Pita Oho. Cultural dance was brought to Zilha village by the Zilhami Labor Corps during the British expeditions to Burma and Kuki areas of Burma. The cultural dance peta is usually performed during special festivals and important occasions, like Mezajoto, Feast of Merit, Sokronye, Festival of Sanctification and Purification, and Kuchinye, Feast of Friendship.
Representing the Garo tribe, we have the Garo Cultural Troupe from Dimapur. Their performance is titled Wangala Dance of the Garo tribe. The Wangala dance is performed during the Wangala festival, which is a post-harvest Thanksgiving festival. Forming two parallel lines, one female and the other male, they dance to the beat of the dama, which is a long wooden oval-shaped drum. The dancers offer thanksgiving to Missy Saljong, who is the sun god, and in hectic rhythm move to the beat of the drums, gong and the blowing buffalo horn. The chieftain, known as the Matgrik or Goira, raises the spirit of the troop by yelling war cries and wielding the milam, which is the warrior's sword.
Pochuri Cultural Troupe. Nazu is an important festival of the Meluri people of Pochuri community. During Nazu, young boys and girls dressed in colorful attires come together in open platform and exhibit their rhythmic steps by singing and dancing folk tunes, narrating of the nostalgic events and sessions. Sojiso is victory dance of young warriors. Only strong and energetic male could lead the team for a show. Ma Inhyo Heya is another tune narrating how a stepdaughter is being protected by her father and friend in times of crisis. While it also displays the importance of unity, equality, and sharing, holding each other's hand while dancing portrays the spirit of unity.
Representing the Konyak tribe, we have the Tobu area Sekokong. Their performance is titled Oj Shao, which is the cultivation song. The land of Ang is blessed with multiple dialects and cultures. Oj Shao is one of the traditional songs of Konyak tribe residing in southern part of Mon district, Tobu. This song is sung at the time of cultivation by men and women folk of both young and old alike, mostly amongst the peer maids. This song energizes and refreshes the cultivators to work harder and perform better. The meaning of the song varies depending on the situation and location of the fields. However, the tune remains the same. In this song, the troupe is singing about the hardship of the joys that they receive as they cultivate.
Shuo King Zui by the Kiemnyongyang Cultural Club KOHIMA is a folk song that is performed singing and dancing simultaneously during festivals or occasions. It denotes happiness and harmony and expresses gratitude to the Almighty God for the good and peaceful times. It depicts about the congenial atmosphere, the place, the congregation, the host and the guest for the commendable and beautiful occasion.
Representing the Sumi tribe, we have the Shena Old Union Kohima. The Sumi Afilokuo, this Sumi warrior dance, is performed by men folk, and the war cry signifies the victories of the war. This dance is performed by men folk after they return from war and head hunting. This dance is also performed during festivals and some important occasions. This Sumi warrior dance is one of the most important dances among the Sumi tribes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to all the performers. And with that, we've come to the end of the celebration program of the 77th Independence Day. Thank you all for coming. Have a good day. The evening program at the Secretariat Plaza will commence at 1500 hours with the exhibition football match between Morning Premier League 2, MP2 2 versus IGS Academy girls team. At 1600 hours, prize distribution. At 1630 hours, band display by Nagaland Police PTS Bass Band. First Assam Rifles Pipe Band, 15th NAP IR Mahila Pipe Band, Nagaland Police Auxiliary Brass Band, followed by the beating of retreat.